Peggy 18.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Hello and welcome everyone to the NYPW channel with me, your host Max. Well, I'm kind of enjoying this sort of walkthrough where I do all the prep. I don't talk for like 20 minutes, then I get a dry mouth, and well, throughout the rest of the episode I sound like really bad narrator. So tell you what, I'm gonna do the prep, I'm gonna take a look around our parties, and I will talk to you once the dungeon has been selected and we can head out into the battle. So stick around and I will talk to you soon. Okay people, so I actually would love to go into the Warrens and try to do a champion level raid, because both of these rewards contain the ancestral trinkets. But unfortunately, I do not possess a decent medic of the champion level, therefore I will need to get some sort of Vestal up in there so that she can help sustain our more experienced adventurers in the most deadly conditions. So this week, or on this episode, I will head into the ruins. Now, strangely enough, I have picked up the Arbalest because, well, she has a bunch of boosts for ruins, so maybe she will be helpful. The Abomination can deal some blight damage. The Crusader is always good choice against Unholy, and Vestal is there just for the, I think the phrase is shits and giggles, so who knows. Anyhow, I'm gonna give them some trinkets, I'm gonna purchase some supplies, and we are gonna head out, so stick around. Okay, so since this is a medium raid, once again 2 stacks of food in case I will actually camp. The basic set of provisions should suffice. And therefore, I should be ready to head out and give them hell.
There is power in symbols. Collect the scattered scraps of faith and give comfort to the masses.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. A secret room right at the start. Okay. Now, in case you always want to get the most out of this hidden room,
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
you will need your skeleton key. And now I'm kind of wondering if it's even worth to continue, since, well, basically I'm sitting on all this money. I mean, come on! We're talking over 10,000 gold. And I haven't even fought anything yet. Man, I wish all these dungeons would work the same way. That would be fun.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Back to the pit.
Now the unfortunate thing is that the spiders have usually quite the high
Press this
speed, so they might
no
go
quarter.
ahead of our party members.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Man, I don't think anything
If
I will
only
come
treasure
across
could
in the
staunch
rest
the
of the
flow.
raid
Otherworldly corruption.
will compete with the... Yeah, screw this, I'm not trying to pronounce this. Okay, now the issue is that I need to gather 3 holy relics, and I'm not sure if they are actually in the rooms themselves, or if they can be any curios scattered along in the hallways as well. Okay, oh, come on, buddy. Well, let's deal with these skeletons then, shall we? The one in the back is dead.
Slow death. Unforeseen.
I'm gonna try to kill this one.
Unforgiving.
Probably there's gonna... Yep.
Another one falls.
Yeah, I was hoping the corpse would remain.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, I still need the gold. I have stacks of some blood stacked up back in Hamlet. And since I did not yet go for the court DLC, I'm kind of not rushing into collecting it, since hopefully I will not need it for a bit. Okay, this is a bit tougher crowd, so
Annihilate.
let's try to deal with the stress dealers first.
Executed with impunity.
If I will manage to go in the next round with the Arbalest before the Crusader, I will try to mark the Bone Defender. That might increase the damage dealt to him. Now let's do an AoE heal, I guess.
Obliterated.
Okay, apparently there's no need for such strategy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, I'm sticking around with the supplies, sorry. Still not sure if I need to check the curios here. Yeah, it's a good thing I actually came here. Actually thinking this time I will use the Arbalest to mark the Bone Defender. So, oh come on, really? That's just annoying. At least I'm gonna get rid of 2 of the skeletons here. So I now need to deal with the one at the front. And of course he's gonna dodge.
Slowly, gently.
A ray of light.
This is how a life is taken.
Does that make sense? How are you unable to mark him? He's like right in the front. It should not be restricted to the position of the enemy, but yeah.
Destroy them all.
Okay, now I think I have like 2 of these trinkets, so actually I think I'm good.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Man, you are a piece of work, you know that? Sheesh. Can you imagine? I would have walked all the freaking way across here, and then I would have to backtrack. That would be one hell of a Not Your Professional Walkthroughs compilation of complaining throughout a Darkest Dungeon raid episode. I can tell you that right now. Oh yeah, in case you're new here, I tend to complain a lot. That's my thing, I guess. It's cute, but usually I mean it in the best possible way, as I'm trying to look for the room for improvement instead of just criticizing something. It's like that annoying family member that tells you, why couldn't you do better?
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And the reason why I'm saying that is, well, due to the fact that Darkest Dungeon 2 has been announced, and man, I cannot wait for it to drop. It's gonna be a fun day for this channel, especially if I will be able to run it on my system. Yeah, who's good for 10%, 20, 20. Yeah, you know what? You can take the damage. Ah, good boy. But this is gonna be a good thing for my channel, as Wayne has rudely interrupted me due to the fact that usually when something new comes out, like, I don't know, Borderlands 3 dropped on Steam and other fun stuff, I'm working with a laptop, so yeah, I cannot bring you the newest and hottest titles. But some of these games actually I am able to manage even with my system. Thank God I actually picked up a better laptop than I was originally planning on. Can you imagine living without my channel and at least 5 videos a week? Oh, you don't know about it? Well, like I said, in case you're new here, be a dear and maybe subscribe. Who knows? You might help me a lot. Plus, since I'm a small channel, I actually tend to read the comment section. So, if you have any sorts of tips and tricks, I'm all ears. Okay, now let's try to take this seriously a little bit, since I'm attacking all over the damn place, which is not the best technique, honestly.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, I'm quite sure he will. Oh! Wow! Crusader went first.
The enemy crumbles.
God damn! And once again, I will let you read through the journal. There is no chance in hell I'm gonna be reading through this because, well, what can I tell you? If there would be, like, audio recordings of Wayne here, the narrator, reading through these, I would publish the hell out of those on my channel here for the game. But, yeah, not with this sexy voice. Anyhow, pause the video in case you wanna read through it, and let us continue. And of course I don't have a freaking skeleton key, so there's not gonna be that much cool stuff. Yeah, this is really starting to annoy the heck out of me. Another trap! Well, I guess the abomination will have to try its luck once again.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
You're kidding. You're calling 75 gold coins fortune. Are you messing with me, Wayne? Is there another secret room somewhere hidden?
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
No, actually, don't try to look for a second secret
A handsome
room
reward for a task well performed.
on your darkest dungeon run throughout one map. It's usually only limited to one. And okay, I actually will require the freaking shovel. Yeah, let's go like this. You see, I think there is supposed to be an obstacle somewhere. Or was it just me remembering that there was obstacle in the previous tunnel between the rooms? Oh well. I made my choice. I'm gonna have to live with it. And so we'll have to YouTube when the episode is published. Let's get rid of the princess in the back. This will get rid of the skeleton as well. And now all I need to care about is the
Great is the weapon that cuts
ripped
on its
dude
own.
at the front.
Precision and power. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Kind of glad I picked up the crests. Really
Finding the
starting
stuff
to
is
get on
only
my
the first
nerves.
test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, now I'm gonna ditch the shovel, and I bet your sweet ass there's gonna be another rubble somewhere where I'm gonna be missing the damn thing. Okay, no, we don't have anything for the confessional, so please don't interact with it. And please don't tell me these have climbed out of the confessional, because that's gonna freak the hell out of me, especially when I'm supposed to be dealing with the Graveyard Keeper series here on my channel. Ho ho ho, potential content for you to watch. You never know unless you try, so maybe be a dear and subscribe, you know? Oh, come on! Leave the poor girl alone. Really? Oh well. Come on. Do you need like a flip-flop or something to hit the damn spider? You know, because of the surface
Remind
area.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. I have found the last relic. At least one positive thing out of this fun adventure here. You know what? Since it's all dark here, yeah, what the hell. Let's scare them a little bit. Okay, I think you scared him to death. Wait, wasn't he a skeleton already?
Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
Okay, so we have disposed of the stress dealers. How happy am I? I think the Arbalest will actually have to finish him off. Okay, I'm impressed.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Well, there's no point in keeping the firewood. And Relic can replace the food. And you can eat some of that food. And that will be it.
The abbot will be grateful. The trappings of his faith have been restored.
Okay, so just so you know, most of the money from this run is thanks to the secret room. Sometimes, however, even with the skeletal key, you don't get lucky enough and get the 3 pieces inside. You might still get, however, really valuable trinkets, which unfortunately usually negate its positive effects by giving you like plus 20% stress. So it's up to you. If you, however, have another trinket which will negate the stress level, well, then go nuts. But you need to be careful.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled charity. It will not last.
Okay, and this is actually a good week, well, because any of our heroes struck with higher level of stress who does not have quirks like Gambler or that he needs to go into the brothel to reduce his stress can visit the abbey or the church on top of the hamlet here and be treated for free. But before I actually put in the arbalist, first let's unequip the trinkets. Remember, if you don't do this, they might be dumb enough to give away something, and if it's something really valuable, yeah, you're gonna be angry. So, I guess that will be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little dungeon raid from Darkest Dungeon or Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Hopefully I will see you on the next one. In the meantime, check out the channel. I publish a ton of videos, and maybe you will find something that you like or can recommend to your friends, as I'm trying to build some sort of community around the games so that we can have some discussions, help each other out when we are struggling in certain games. I know I am. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.